Yeah, Courtney, look, it just feels like it's that team that you saw in extra innings and really the sixth inning on that showed up here to Bogle Park today en route to the win. And look, you can look up and down the lineup right now, and it seems like almost everyone except Brie Ellis has made a big impact in this game. But really, when you break it down from a fundamental standpoint, to quote Kent Murphy, it's been the bottom of the order for the Razorbacks. Carly Davison as well as Kennedy Miller have really shined. The two are combined 3 for 7 with 7 RBI in this game. Davison just had a monster home run to put the Hogs up 12-0. That is currently where we stand out here at Bogle Park. But I also want to mention Robin Herron as well. She has been absolutely efficient. She was at 30 pitches through 4 innings. Right now behind me, the crowd is going loud. I'm assuming she just sat down another Oklahoma State Cowgirl. So there's about 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Arkansas is in absolute command control. You can feel the atmosphere even after that rain delay, that people wanted to be here. They wanted to support the Razorbacks, and they did so in an absolute big way. Also, Courtney, Atalia Rijo, as we're mentioning players, she is 4 for 4. If there was a regional MVP award, I think you have to give it to Rijo. She has been a big cog in why Arkansas came back in the game yesterday and is carrying this Arkansas offense yet again today. Just a quiet week for end from Brie Ellis, but all kidding aside, you know, if you're doing this now, it's going to be and pay dividends next weekend when that Super Regional is here in Fayetteville. Again, that's assuming they don't blow a 12-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th, but plenty of crazier things have happened. Reporting from Bogle Park, Courtney, I'm Evan Kamikow. Let's send things back to you.
Yeah, Courtney, absolutely, for multiple reasons. Not only because it is the #1 team in the country in town, but also because it is the Texas Longhorns who are the #1 team in the country in town. And it's a series that dates back on the baseball diamond to 1974. But what's interesting about this is it's a series today that Arkansas, they might not want to play in with how the last couple of weeks has gone. As we catch up on how the Razorbacks have done, it's been a struggle the last 3 weeks. They've lost a series at Georgia versus Texas A&M, and then again last weekend at Florida. So not the path that they've wanted to take, but it is a struggle, and they're hoping to get back tonight against a red-hot Texas team who's 38-5 and 19-2 in the SEC. They have a 5-game lead out of the Hogs in second place, and year 1 under Jim Schlossnagle. The goal for Arkansas tonight, keep the Hogs bats going early on, get some runs on the board, because Arkansas is facing a tough pitching staff in Ruger Riojas before a lethal bullpen combination of Dylan Volantis, the freshman, and Max Grubb. CBA just hoping that, like I said, the team can get a lead early or find a way to break through.
I think more than anything is that if you have a chance to score and finish people off, man, you've got to do it. We're going to have some guys step up that haven't played all the time this weekend.
Two of those guys, Carson Bowles and Reese Robinette, making a start in the Hogs lineup today. We take a look at the score right now. It is 0-0 in the bottom of the first. Zach Root went 1, 2, 3. So a good start for Root on the mound. We'll see if he can continue that. But that is going to do it for your Big Trail Nation report. More coming up from this game coming later tonight. But for now, let's send it over to Dan Scoff with your weather.
4 Hogs have received postseason all-conference selections. To no surprise, the best player in the SEC and Brie Ellis, first-teamer, while Robin Herron, Reagan Johnson, and Ellen McDowell all check in on the second team. We'll have more softball coming up momentarily. For now, welcome into your Big Trail Nation report. Happy Friday night, everyone. I'm Evan Kamikow. Well, the rain can't stop the good vibes in Baton Rouge. It did stop the Hogs and Tigers from opening their series on time tonight, but Arkansas and LSU, they started play right around 9:55, 10 o'clock as we take a look at the quick score update for you all at home. Not much action going on. Bottom of the first, 0-0. Zach Root just about to throw his first pitch. Arkansas had a leadoff double by Charles Davalon, unable to capitalize on that. The score stays at 0-0. We'll have much more on this over on our social media and post-game coverage as well on our YouTube and website after the game. Let's go from Baton Rouge to Athens, Georgia, as the 5-seed Razorbacks fell in the SEC tournament semifinals earlier today against 1-seed Oklahoma in a terrific game for any college softball fans. After the Hogs went up 6-1, Arkansas struggled to adjust to the Oklahoma pitching staff. In the final 4.2 innings of the game, the Hogs' bats went silent. Only 1 hit in 4 innings by the 4th inning by Kaylee Wyckoff, and the offense fared. Well, Oklahoma was slowly climbing back into the game. Ultimately, the duo of Peyton Monticelli and Audrey Lowry kept the Sooners alive, leading to the OU comeback. Here's Coach Deifel after the loss.
Proud of our fight today. It didn't go our way. We had a lot of momentum early, gave it away. We didn't really grab it back. And OU got the better of us today. But I'm proud of our fight. I know that today is going to make us even more ready for what's to come and hungrier for what's to come.
So here's what's on tap next for the Razorbacks as we enter the NCAA tournament and the quest for a national title. Selection show Sunday, May 11th on ESPN2. Arkansas currently a projected 16 seed. The question is, will they crack the top 8 and host through Super Regionals? Again, 6 p.m. on ESPN2. We'll just have to wait and see to see who comes to Fayetteville for the regionals. Back here in Fayetteville, speaking of the Hill, Arkansas men's and women's track and field hosting the final home meet of the regular season in Arkansas Twilight at the John McDonnell track. Starting with the women's 200-meter, Rosie Effiong finished in first with a time of 22.75 seconds. Ariana Sharp finished third, Joanne Reed in fourth, and Amira Sharp in fifth. Hogs alum Akira Nugent in second. To the men's 400-meter hurdles, Grant Williams and Joel Burris finished in first and second, respectively, with times just over 52 seconds. In the 110-meter hurdles, Brevin Sims came in third with a time of 13.91 seconds. Elijah Morris, Ty Brown, two Arkansas alums, the top two. Ending with Coach Buck's most anticipated event, the 1,500-meter Ruben Reyna finished in third place at 3 minutes, 36.48 seconds. So overall, a pretty good day for Arkansas track and field, but get your coffee ready because Arkansas baseball is in for a long night.
It's just cool to be a part of such an elite, of two elite teams here.
Putting on an Arkansas jersey is nothing new for one of the best Arkansas soccer players in the program's history.
Pottigill! It finishes in the back of the net!
While the Cincinnati native soccer story got cut short after a knee injury in the 2023 SEC Tournament Championship game, she was drafted by the Washington Spirit of the NWSL. Yet, had a feeling her time as a Hog wasn't over.
I talked to Coach Johnson my freshman year, and he said that with the time I ran in high school, I would possibly be able to score for the team. And so he opened that opportunity for me freshman year, and I think I kind of proved myself early on, which helped me loop back around and do it again.
In high school, Pottigill won the 2019 state championship in the 400-meter and the 4x400-meter relay, setting a state record at the time.
I started running as a little kid, just all throughout my childhood. Started to take it serious in high school, obviously. Did both soccer and track in high school, and then that's when I kind of realized I was pretty good at the sport. I come from a track family, so it was something that my parents just always wanted me and my siblings to do.
After playing for Colby Hale for 5 years, it wasn't a hard transition from the pitch to the track. Pottigill does see similarities between Hale and women's head coach Chris Johnson.
They take pride in winning and being the best. I would say I definitely see more similarities in the way they coach. Obviously, I think they're different people completely, and like they have to take a different approach just because the sports are so different. But I would say they both just love like gritty, hardworking athletes.
Pottigill isn't the only former soccer player who's laced it up for another Razorback athletics team. She joins the likes of B. Franklin, Ainsley Erzin, and Ella Rogers as two sport athletes.
I mean, obviously he recruits really good athletes who have like played multiple sports in high school, which helps obviously, but I think he just kind of like instills this mentality in all of us that, I don't know, makes us confident and capable of doing really hard things.
On the track, Pottigill competes against some of the best athletes in the world. From the #1 team in the country, she believes the sky is the limit.
It's pretty cool, and then just knowing that they're great people. They're just normal, great people to talk to. Some of them are now my friends, and then keep improving every week, and obviously help the team win an SEC championship and national championship.